was made for the Interdisciplinary project about science and fake news. Hello, my name is Sofia, and this video was produced by me and my friends, Camille, Evelyn, Humberto, Otávio, and Savanna, and we are here to talk about quantum healing. Quantum healing is a mixture of ideas which purportedly draws from quantum mechanics, psychology, philosophy, and neurophysiology. Have you ever heard of someone that was healed of a disease because of quantum therapy? Or someone that bought a quantum mattress so that their back stops hurting? Advocates of quantum healing assert that the quantum phenomena govern health and well-being. Because of that, we hear about loads of cases like of a Brazilian woman from São Paulo that had breast cancer and was recovered through the application of electromagnetic therapy, according to Agência Senado, and several cases of selling quantum products such as batteries or pillows, which they say that can improve your sleep and heal your insomnia.
So, let's analyze this case. Does it follow the principles of the scientific method? Is quantum healing science? Well, articles about quantum healing always try to convince people of its validity by the use of several references, like Max Born, Erwin Schrödinger, and Albert Einstein. Many concepts used come from scientific studies of quantum mechanics, an area of physics that studies systems on the atomic or subatomic scale, such as atoms, molecules, protons, electrons, among other subatomic particles. Although very popular, this area is poorly understood. Many people do not understand the purpose of the science, which allows the emergence of various misuses of its concepts. In the treatment of cancer, for example, experts of quantum healing use methods disguised as science without having any proof of their efficiency. With really scientific treatments, such as chemotherapy, several factors are calculated to help the patient. How is their health, what is their age, which and how many drugs will be used, etc. The total dose of drugs, for example, is based on patient body weight in kilograms. If the standard dose is 10 mg per kilogram, a patient weighing 50 kilograms will receive 500 mg of the drug. In the article Problems of Deepak Chopra's Discourse, a metalinguistic analysis of quantum healing written by students of the Institute of Physics of the Federal University of Rio Grande do Sul, an analysis is made of the argumentative strategies, constitutive elements of this utterance, such as theme, structure, and style, context of publication, production, and reception of Deepak Chopra's book, Quantum Healing. According to the authors, there isn't a concrete link between the main thesis of the book and the mathematical formalisms in quantum physics, or the rules that researchers use to create correspondences between empirical phenomena and equations of physical theories.
Pseudoscience can be defined as a type of knowledge that is grounded in the scientific method, without actually using the scientific method in its research process. The case cited if it fits the description from the previous moment that tries to designate the term of therapies linked to mystical and spiritual beliefs, signifying the term as a just form of energy or energy field. Currently, the large proportion that this pseudoscience has despite is didn't arise in this century. This quantum mysticism comes from the late 1st century and early beyond the 2nd century, when Maxwell reproduced Thomas Young's celebrated double-slit experiment. In the beginning of the double-slit of the wave behavior of light, she, or at the same time, minus the photons that define themselves, behave like particles when observed. Such a property was seen as an enormous possibility for esotericists because when observing a phenomenon of their behavior, it changes. It ceases to be determined and we would be able to change it with the force of consciousness, wouldn't we? So it is. No, because the term quantum within the scientific community is associated with a study on a very specific and limited scale.
Quantum physics was developed with the aim of studying the behavior of phenomena on molecular, atomic, and nuclear scales. The difficulty in combating this pseudoscience is that charlatans use basic rules of real quantum physics such as attraction and vibrations. In addition to use articles that do not follow the scientific method that are an argument of authority to pass credibility to those who want to deceive. The fact is that the laws of physics that explain events of our big world, such as Newton's classical mechanics, do not apply the minimal scales of quantum physics and vice versa. That is, quantum physics do not apply to standard body like a human being. The hard part of combating this pseudoscience is that the charlatans use real quantum physics rules as attraction and vibration as bases. But as much as there real things, quantum physics only applies molecular, atomic, and nuclear scales. In short, the laws of physics of your big world, Newton's laws, are not same for atoms or molecules. Even people with the resource to inform themselves may opt for pseudoscience treatments, sometimes out of fear of apprehension of effects of scientific treatments. An example is Apple founder Steve Jobs, who discovered pancreatic cancer in 2003 and, according to biography, chose to treat himself with acupuncture, herbs, and other treatments without scientific evidence. Steve Jobs died in 2011 from cancer.
After analyzing the case, we can conclude that many people believe in quantum healing, but we have observed that a lot of arguments used by these people to prove its effectiveness aren't based on scientific data. We think quantum healing is pseudoscience because the arguments are often based on fake theories, and we can highlight that the data used in quantum healing is skewed.
This was the sources that we used for research about this incredible phenomena. Thank you for watching, and comment what you liked and what would be nice to see in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the thumbs up if you liked it.